Hello world, this is Zan playing MA Abysia on turn 33. Ballin's already gone in and made some changes, or some, I guess, movements. I've checked the turn and kind of seen what's going on here. I did some testing beforehand, and we're going to see what all that's going to amount to. So to start, we got 33 Blood Slaves, which is a great haul. We have the big stack in Warshin, and we'll come back to this. Just, retaking my provinces, him retaking his provinces, tax collectors in Propulsion, so I'm not going to get that 94 gold this turn. Sucks. This is kind of a shenanigans move by him. Very deadly disease. That's what's the stupid item called? Uh, Shoot, I can't remember. But it's an item that you build with death gems, and you put it on a stealthy person usually, and have them run through your opponent's land, and it's going to kill their population. In the Dominions community, it's kind of viewed as a what you call a dick move. Usually don't do this to people. It's a little rude, but I mean, whatever. It's fine. Um, Anyways, so to the rest of it, we're gonna keep blood hunting here, and we've got more of our dudes moving over. I believe we built some items to be able to teleport my warlocks that are going to blood hunt, which is kind of cool. That will be useful in a minute as I check what my research is, because we're going to do some scripting this turn. I know last turn I said I was going to, do some Fabian tactics and sit back, but I see an opportunity, and I'd be a bit silly to not take it. So for starters, just because it has nothing to do with my opportunity, let's go ahead and just teleport this guy over to our blood hunting place and keep that there. Okay, good. Um, we're going to come back to these guys. Let's just get them off the list. Up here, I believe we site searched. We still need to site search these two. So we're going to give him some gems. I don't think I have units here. Slingers, but they're not going to amount to much. So we'll just give him the gems and we'll say, hey, draw some fire elementals and cast spells. Whatever. Excellent. And he'll go site searching here. Over here we have a few of our other units. I wish I had done a little bit more alteration research, because what's going to happen next is going to be a little ugly. And let me just get the scripting out of the way. I'm going to do something that looks like this. I'll make sure everyone's in here. Everyone here. We're just going to get an all-in done. I can't just sit back forever. Let me make sure of something. Yeah. Okay. I can't just sit back forever and let this guy pestilence me. And I see an opportunity for some shenanigans. So we're going to move everyone in here, and everyone except the worms. Worms can sit back for a minute. Okay. Mammon, you got to get in there too. Okay. And the reason we're doing this, let's stack some astral pearls. Let's stack some fire gems. Okay. And we're going to do the script here. The change we're going to make, I don't think I need to do Howl. Howl is risky. Personal, regen, fire shield, astral shield. Um, Here's the thing. I'm going to have him cast a spell, and at the end he's going to do returning. There's a reason for this, and I'll get to that. Let me just see what spell, because I also want to spend gems somewhere in the script to absolutely make sure I trigger gem usage from him. I want him to cast Fall Vapors on me. And I think the easiest way I can just summon a Fire Elemental. Summon 2 Fire Elementals. It's not going to do much. It might kill some things on its way out, or as it dies, because there will be a lack of magic leadership. Maybe as it dies due to my guy leaving the field with returning, maybe their fire shield kills some people, and then it also makes sure that maybe I don't get hit by some of the baddies as I do returning. Actually, let me do this. Let me be 100% safe, because as y'all already know, I try to play as safe as absolutely possible. Yeah, we'll do conservative gem usage. Leave that off in case. I don't really know how gem bait works, so we're just gonna leave it off. This is a good pair of gems. Okay, excellent. So step 1 is, if I can get my menus right, I'm going to teleport onto this army with my god. He's going to teleport in, he's going to cast his usual suite, and then he will cast Returning, which will put him back toward my capital. The purpose of this is because if I come into this army, and I'm almost certain this guy has prepared for this, but like I said, I just don't feel like waiting for him to kill me or for him to get rigor mortis. So we're at a moment where maybe he doesn't have it, or I know he doesn't have it because he doesn't have, like, spoilers, he doesn't have any death gems in this army. Just checking through his past states. Okay, so this guy's gonna do Fell Vapors, and I don't like that he has 4 nature gems, because if he is on conservative gem usage, that means this he's gonna cast Fell Vapors and then he's gonna do something else, but he's not gonna use these gems. So when my army comes in, he will still just cast whatever he wanted, anyways, and that sucks. But whatever, we're gonna take this risk, and maybe I'll eat my words. And there's a hag over here somewhere. I don't know why she's gonna do this. There, this one. With those water gems, at first I thought she was gonna do water elemental, because if I were to teleport my god onto this, they might die. But no, I think that this is probably rain. It's probably rain. And man, if that one didn't do water elementals and these guys weren't here, I could just teleport my god and kill everything here again. But that's not gonna happen. So for now, we're gonna teleport in, and our god's gonna do godly things and kill them, and then retreat. He's gonna go back to the capital. Then on the same turn, my army's gonna come in, and this will play out differently. Before I have been being skittish and just trying to use like 5 mages to beat his. How many mages are in here? Because this is crazy. Like, you don't do this. You normally don't do this. This is what, 2, 29, 30, 31, and his god. 31 mages on turn 33. It's nuts. But it is what it is. So we're gonna send everything. Just all in. I wish I could send this guy. He can't reach. And if I teleport him, he gets there at the same time as the god, and it's gonna be awkward. And that would be okay, actually, if he could do Iron Warriors to give my god Iron Skin or whatever. But that's not gonna happen. So just leave him researching, and I'm actually gonna take that item off. And let's start scripting. Now that we have, or one more thing before I start scripting. Send this, send that. Someone's peeping outside for some reason. And some slaves. Okay, and that should be okay. And he's gonna just sneak in and make sure he's on retreat. Okay, and you know what? I might need to have someone here. Are these guys magic units? Yes, they are. Okay, I might need to send one of these warlocks in. Yeah, just send this guy over. Yeah, that's fine. So I don't think I need earth magic. I don't think I need earth magic. I mean, Legions of Steel Strength Giants, they already pretty much can't get damaged by these other guys. And like earth elementals would be good, but they don't do anything different. Anti-magic could be useful. Because the little whip attacks that the small guys do, that's technically is an MR negates. So I guess I can send an S2 with these guys. This guy with lost an arm. And he can just cast anti-magic on turn 1. Sure, why not? It's gonna cut my research to bits, but I'll have him, and he's gonna grab the little worms because I don't want to fight with the worms. He's gonna grab the worms and he's gonna just bring them over. We're gonna send him to retreat in case I fail. In case his movement is this forest and I fail, I'll have my guy on retreat. And hopefully he doesn't suffer for that. Now, to warship. Let's finally do this. We don't need any of these guys to cast Blessing because we're the main spell. We're already gonna have an H3 to do Divine Blessing, and we're just gonna immediately be doing Stellar Decree. One thing I didn't really test, and I'm not, is whether I do like a tiny Sabbath of 2 of them to make the rest H3, but it's going to be funky with the fatigue, and I'd rather they just get straight into casting Stellar Decree and just go to town. One thing I might do with all of them is just cast Fire Shield. Just to kill. I mean, if they're getting hit, I'm screwed anyways. But just to, I don't know. Or maybe Will-O-Wisp might be better to have some distractions on the field because they're very hard to hit and they're ethereal. And it would be 50. It's gonna bring out 2. I think the Will-O-Wisp would be good. So all of you guys will get 1 gem. Because how I see the battle happening is he's going to his units were all on hold and attack, most of them. But what I see happening is they are going to hold, and then while they're doing poison resistance, so the first turn or so, nothing's really happening, and then after that, it's just skeletons forever. Skeletons forever. And I don't want those skeletons to go straight at me because my guys are slow. Everyone's going to be on attack. I'm not going to be holding. Oh, maybe the mages. And this is actually why I need them to cast a spell because of these guys. But once everything that starts moving forward, there's going to be all these skeletons going with them. And I need to get to the dryads. There's going to be a window where the dryads fatigue themselves out, and I can actually hit them. And I need to get to them during that window. I need to hope I can get to them during that window. And one of the ways I can do that is having the skeletons move off to like the map borders. And so the reason I need my mages to not move, but my soldiers can kind of move, is I'm going to have these guys cast Poison Ward and honestly retreat. I should make them retreat because I don't have fire resistance. I'm stupid and I didn't build them fire resistance gear. So that was an oops on my end, not giving them fire resist gear. But outside of that, like I need them to cast Poison Ward in case Foul Vapors does come up. And like maggots would be good, but it's only a 1-person thing. It's good for thugs. So it's really like just do that and go home. Because since they don't have the fire resistance and don't have the spell to give them fire resistance, because I don't have alteration, really just do that and go home. And how we're going to set this up is everything needs to be straight in the front, all the units at least. And all the mages, I need them not particularly in the front, which is going to have like the fire elementals stacking in the back behind my units, which is going to be awkward, but I need to make sure that these guys get. I don't want to lose mages. Units, like even my lava warriors, I'd rather not lose those, but I really don't want to lose them, lose mages. Everything's going to be in a big bundle right up here. Okay, and you're going to be here. There's another one that you need to be here where it is safe. And have just a tiny wave of them. Okay, everybody else is just go. Just book it. Okay. It's a horrible formation, guys. Don't do what I'm doing. Actually, let me sparse line in hopes that. Okay, in hopes that maybe the fire elementals can trickle through. Okay, so we're gonna have these guys. You're all gonna do a will-o-wisp. If I can click it, you're gonna do a will-o-wisp and you're gonna advance and cast spells. Done. I have a slot on 5 for this. Will-o-wisp spells. Will-o-wisp. No. Yes, will-o-wisp spells do you too. But you, I will have actually a bunch of things, so never mind. You're going to Phoenix Pyre. You're going to be part of the Fire Elemental squad, because you're at F3. And again, do I need any Earth Magic here? Just kind of double check in my head. Strength of Giants would be good for the God. So maybe I do give this guy boots. Yeah, give him boots. Earth Power. And then cast Strength of Giants. And then just advance. Yeah. I'll give him some gems so that he can get through all the casts. And we're going to actually have him to right in the front so he can make sure he's hitting the Lava Warriors. And I just want to give the Lava Warriors a little bit extra oomph to get through the bull, because it was taking a while last time. So I don't want to run into that issue again. And actually, I'm going to make sure that you guys, my great sword dude is with. Okay, good. Okay, let's go back. Will-o-wisp, advanced spells. Okay, okay. Will-o-wisp, advanced spells. Is there a fire spell that they could be casting? Fire Blast is good. Flare, not so much. Maybe I do Phoenix Power Will-o-wisp. Just in case. Like, I don't want them casting fire spells. This is the main thing, because I want to reduce Stellar Decree, because enough of them doing that will win. it's going to have a big AoE, which is what I need because there's just going to be swarms. So Will-O-Wisp advance. However, I do need some guys actually doing this part, which is throw the fire elementals. We'll throw the fire elementals out. And then fire advance spells, Will-O-Wisp advance spells. Okay. And then everyone else just needs to book it. Attack rearmost. Okay. Attack rearmost. Attack rear, attack rear, attack rear. Yeah. I don't like that this is such like a awkward squad. I can probably put this with a real commander. And they'll be fine. Here, just oh, where is he? The shock. Oh, he's up here. And you don't have okay. So never mind. That stays like that. These human bred, they're kind of gonna be garbage. So let me just keep them in the back. And they can actually do a hold. Just to fight some wolves. I guess. And like the human bred could actually hang out with I'm gonna do that. Human bred can hang out with these guys because they don't what's the word? They don't have like that heat aura. I know I'm fiddling with the menus a lot. Sorry guys. Being on video sometimes makes you nervous, especially when you're doing something that I know this is risky as hell, and I'm usually risk averse. But I'm trying to do something fancy for YouTube. Why not? Why not? If this blows up in my face, and it probably will. Make sure that you guys are on guard commander with so they can help fight the big bull. I should probably give it this guy. Can he even get units? Yeah, he can. Okay, excellent. Give him some units. Give him some units. Where is Ammon? Guard commander. And you guys just get with the squad. Everyone up front. Everyone's gonna just book it. If they die to poison, it's gonna happen. But my hope is that with all of these mages, with the fire elementals, with that is enough that I can chew through the amount of undead that's going to be being sent at me. It's mainly going to be these guys doing it. Because these guys are probably going to be sleeping from casting the fire elementals. Okay, but that's the main thing of this turn. And if I win this big fight, and if I win it in such a way that I can kill some of these stupid dryads, then I can move on to this fort. And he's going to have another, giant group of mannequins here, but the whole point is I don't care so much about the mannequins as I do the fact he has 30 dryads casting horde skeletons behind, or casting foul vapors behind horde skeletons. That is what gets me. So over here, I'm going to try to assassinate. They're all going to die next turn, whether it's through the assassinations or they get patrolled out by all those mannequins. But it will at least force him to patrol this turn and kind of delay this force. Which, now he has to choose: does he kill these assassins or does he move on to the fort to contest me? If I win with enough numbers that I can actually step onto this fort, which is the hope. I won't one turn crack it because I'm not bringing in the cave grubs. Because these cave grubs might get set on fire, they might die to poison. They're not all that useful in a fight. But if I'm going all in, oh god, this is so horrible. If I'm going all in, I should have these guys in the back. And we can, where's the giant group of human bred? You guys, come here. Come here, stand in front. Not in sparse line though. Just kind of slow down the ability of these worms to run up to the front. Just stand in their way. Hold an attack rear. Hold an attack closest, because you guys are going to be on, you guys too. Hold an attack closest. They're on like wolf killing duties. Kill like infinite wolves. Because this is, again, if the gem bait fails, there's going to be wolves coming out, and I'd rather they not do this. He's teleporting to do returning. When he does that, I want him very far. Let me swap this. Summon the fire elemental. Fire shield. Regen. Returning. some redundancy. Okay, and that'll be that. These guys are out of range, which kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. That lion pelt's actually gonna, it can be a little bit useful. I put it on this guy. Yeah, is there anyone more important that needs it? Not particularly. This assassin here? Nope, because I'm giving him the Shroud of Metal Saint. And he can actually use that core blade very, very well. And the girdle. Sweet. This is perfect. Okay. And the reason I have this awkward looking little thug guy is he's going to go into water. He's going to take the shit for me. He's not going to fight these things. He's just going to 1v1 the Ictid Lords, and then he's going to claim the Romans. It wasn't my original plan, but I forgot. I was looking at this and I said, oh, look, it's the little Ictids with the shields. And they're good units. They're okay. But they're not what I was worried about. It's when I reread it and I saw it just said Ictids. Because the Ictid warriors are the shield guys. Ictids are naked fish guys, but they have nets. And nets will destroy your thug, essentially. They're much more powerful than I think people give them credit for. So I'm going to respect the nets, and I'm just going to go in and assassinate the dudes with more mag, who will have more hit points next turn, and he's going to have the whole bless. The heat aura is not going to do anything, but he's going to have awe, and the bark skin kind of puts his armor up anyways. So that should be fine. I can't start like upgrading this, but I start recruiting a gnome. It's going to take forever until I upgrade this. I get another nature mage. I'm making sure I'm not recruiting anything anywhere other than this demon bread. And actually, you know, one thing I could do, let me get a baby warlock. I still can't recruit the darn gnome. I'd have to not recruit this. Okay. Get the baby warlock, get that upgrade. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. We have Hagathor coming to the Land of 7 Years. This guy coming in here. I wish I had another Sacred Commander, or Priestly Commander, down here with this guy's. You never know. It's literally just mind games to try and catch his centaurs. Anyways, that should be most of the turn. I think I was researching evocation for this dumb spell, and I think it's still better. Yeah. So I'm going to keep going on my evocation route. Because later on, another spell that's really good for me that nobody uses this is Flame Eruption. You don't use this because this will murder your own army unless you're Abysia. If you're Abysia, this doesn't hurt you. And all the little, this is F2. So it plays back into the part where all of these guys can cast it. And yes, it's an invocation, so it's affected by rain, but here's the deal. They're going to Phoenix Power. So they're F2, they're going to go to F3. It's going to have the fatigue cost to, let's go back to the spell. So it'll have the cost as an F3 casting it. It's going to go down to 15 fatigue. It's still going to get that extra 1 damage, so it'll hit for 15 at a range of 8. At 15 fatigue per cast. Then he casts Rain, and it goes back to 30. But I keep the range and the damage. To me, this is a thumbs up. It's going to compete directly with the Flames of Ruax and the just straight up banishment, which is also going to be not bad. But it's just going to clear these guys out. To the rest of the world, honestly, I haven't looked too much. Looks like Relay is backing up. He's going to start fortifying this. This is fun. Citis is in the water. Citis is surprisingly good in the water because their Marsh Masters have water magic, and they're not bad down there. I was talking to Micklin, and Micklin was telling me he really desperately wants to help me fight Asphodel, but Armor is giving him trouble. So that's not gonna happen for me. And the other thing was, Asphodel approached me and asked if he wanted to go to peace, in which I told him that I haven't heard any bells, so we're gonna keep fighting. His argument was I'm just dancing around him and not really committing to anything. And while yes, that is exactly my plan, because you're running around with 30 mages. I'm running around like 6 mages. You're running around 30. Of course I'm just going to dance around you and not engage. Except for now, where I'm going to do something so stupid that it could only be ever caught on YouTube once. Anyways, if this works out, I will see you next time on turn 33. Or turn 34. Sorry. See you next time.